Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to the course Cross-Cultural Understanding. Today, we are going to discuss about language and culture. In this video, as my first video, I would like to tell you about the language and culture. We have two objectives in this material. They are, the first, you are able to understand about the concept of language and culture. And the second, you are able to tell about the relationship between language and culture. Now, let's start discuss about culture. What is actually a culture? Culture comes from Latin cultura, means cultivation. Then, some experts also have their opinion about culture. The first, Edward Tyler. Culture is the complex whole which includes knowledge, beliefs, art, morals, law, custom, habits, and other of someone as a member of society. And the second, Newmark. Culture is the way of life of a certain society which is expressed by certain language. So, it can be concluded that culture is the way of life that develops and is owned by people and passed down from generation to generation. Viewers, culture can be divided into 7 types. The first, corporate culture. For example, the culture of Apple and Microsoft. The second, professional culture. For example, the culture of doctors and lawyers. The third, gender. For example, the different cultures of men and women. And the fourth, age. For example, the different cultures of young, middle-aged, and old people. 5. Religious culture. For example, Catholicism, Islam, and Buddha. 6. Regional culture. For example, Western and also Eastern. And the last one is class culture. For example, working class, middle class, and upper class. Viewers, culture also can be called as cultural universal. What is cultural universal? A cultural universal is an element, pattern, trait, or institution that is common to all non-human cultures worldwide. And the cultural universal also has 7 components. They are language, knowledge system, social organizations, livelihood system, religion system, and art. So, culture as a cultural universal because the component can be found in all over the world. Okay, viewers, now let's discuss about language. What is language? Sapir as an expert stated that the language is a purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions, and desire by means of voluntarily produced symbols. From the statement, it can be concluded that language is a part of culture and a part of human behavior. Viewers, there are 3 major functions of language. They are, the first, language is the primary vehicle of communication, cross-cultural understanding. The second, language reflects both the personality of the individual and the culture of his history. In turn, it helps shape both personality and culture. And the third, language makes possible the growth and transmission of culture, the continuity of societies, and the effective functioning and culture of social growth. Yeah, after we discuss about language and culture, so what is the relationship between language and culture? Okay, the first, language is a key component of culture. It is the primary medium for transmitting much of culture. Without language, culture would not be possible. Number 2, children learning their native language are learning their own culture. Learning a second language also involves learning a second culture to varying degrees. Number 3, language is influenced and shaped by culture. it reflects culture. Number 4, cultural differences are the most serious areas causing misunderstanding, unpleasantness, and even conflict in cross-cultural communication. So, language and culture have strong relationship with each other. Language cannot be separated from the certain culture because language shows a nation. Okay, that's all my explanation about language and culture. I'm Dewi Srikuning. Thanks for your attention and see you on my next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.